Hello, I'm Brianna. Welcome to My Life on Paper, where I use paper and pictures to tell my story. Welcome back to 31 Days of Cut Files. I'm playing along with Janet and MK, and it is this lovely cut file today. Um, and I am using a picture from when we went to the AJR concert. It is called the Maybe Man Tour. I am using these items from P13, and this really makes for a quick layout. I did not speed this up at all. I was able to reduce the video down to less than 7 minutes. Um, and these pieces all coordinate. We've got the banners up in the top. I've got some cutouts, some cut aparts. Is that radio down there and this light bulb. The paper I am using is a close to my heart, probably, I don't know, 20 years old. But it is so perfect. It was one of these where you could like really easily put a layout together, and that is what I'm able to do. It's kind of this horizontal design, and it didn't need a lot more. It was look, I can put this layout together with not a lot of items. So the P13 thing is the big thing, and it all coordinates. So I'm loving that. I've got that little TV is going to sit on top of the old radio. I've got a little spot for my journaling. Those are Paper Studio. They're kind of enameled dots. They're really more bling. I got them. There was clearance stuff at Hobby Lobby, and because they're not there was some falling off the sticky parts. It was 87 cents for the whole pack. I will use my Barely Art glue to get that glue down on the cut file. It is super nice that it's just such a thin line. The other thing is my cut file, my paper wasn't big enough, so it cut off the side. So immediately when I cut it, I was like, oh, I'm just going to cover that part up with my photo. So, if you do buy them directly from the store, obviously you get them all in one piece, but I was making use of scraps. Um, I will have some assemblage required linked down below. That is MK's shop. And you can, I believe, get the digital files. I'm not so sure about um, the package about getting them mailed to you if there's any left. They would do that. Um, there you can see my picture. I didn't even mat it. It goes right over the top of that cut file there where I didn't get the whole thing cut out. Then I'm going to use my ATG to glue down the rest of my pieces. I am so excited to have two videos in 2 days done this week. I have not had a lot of time to get into my scrap room. My daughter's been having some health issues, so I think I've got her back up and running now. Um, and we'll be able to spend more time in my craft room. I'm not promising everyday videos, but I've got all these cut files now that I would love to use. Super excited for that. And it's kind of funny because most of the pictures I've printed out with to go with the cut files um, is from my trip from England in June, and this week they're just a little bit different, so you won't see as many um, of my trip photos, although you'll see a couple if I get them all done this week. I am struggling once again with my with my recording. My phone was slipping, and so that's why you're just seeing the top. I will get that fixed in a moment, and luckily I'm working on the top. I know I haven't asked a question lately, so I want to do that, but I kind of had a light bulb moment where, I had bought Spectrum Sherbet, and it's been a while. And it wasn't until someone said that is an old collection that I just went, oh my gosh, that's like one of my newest. But you guys, if we went out and bought every other newest collection, that would not be good, right? Got to use what you have. So I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. Not that, and I don't think anybody out there really is buying every new collection, but it's use what you have and enjoy it, and not worrying about getting the newest collection. So that was a very much a light bulb moment. So what was the question going to be that was associated? I don't know. Do you feel like you need to go get new collections, or maybe what is your newest collection? Um, I have some new 49 and they're not new. My newest ones are 49 and Market, but and maybe some Vicky Bouton because she is really my favorite too. All right, here's where I fix the camera. I am going to use some spray to give me some splatter. I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Mica Stain Frozen Fog. and I wanted something lighter so it would show up on the dark. And I wasn't afraid of using it on the gray as well because of the mica. It kind of gives it a glittery type metallic effect. So I'm just kind of do this all over the place. And then I will, oh, then I'm going to discover, I don't know how I even discovered this, but I'll trim off the ends. I have a piece of paper that goes with this collection, and so the color goes perfectly, and it's all like speakers with some wordy bits on it. So once I discover that, I'm like, look, it needs something on the bottom. This might be perfect. We've got the green up on top, so I'll bring that green in, and I just cut a strip off of that, and then I didn't go exactly below that gray, the dark gray line on the bottom. I will overlap that a little bit so you can still see a little bit of it, but it's gonna, that nice strip is gonna sit down there and still see some of the black as well. So look how quick that comes together. That is just um, so cool. I've already gotten those enamel dots down. I'm gonna move one over so it overlaps onto the strip below. And that's going to be it for me. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and please come back and see me again soon.